Hello again, Heidi from DIY Nails by Moi. And my last video, I said that I was going to continue talking about the Gerard thing. But I realized I have nothing on my face. So I decided to take a step back and introduce you to something that I was just recently introduced to. A few months back, I joined a club, I guess would be the best way of calling it, called Influenster. INFLUENSTER.com, if you're looking for the website. The information will be in the description below. And what this place is it's a group of people who like to test, try out, review beauty products, skincare products, all different kinds of stuff. And I'm more interested in the beauty products, nail products. That's kind of my end of things. And there are certain things you need to do in order to get to a point where you receive what's called a Vox box. And what a Vox box is it's a box of products from a company or companies. When you first start, it's usually just one company. And you get to try out these full-size products, write a review, write a blog, do a video like I'm doing here, and share what your thoughts and feelings are. Now, before I say anything else, I'm required by law to say that I have received these products complimentary from Influencer for testing purposes. I did not purchase these were sent to me. So this video, I guess, is sponsored by Influencer.com. Give it a try. I think you like it. And what I received in my very first Vox box, oh man, this blew me away when this showed up on my doorstep. L'Oreal Paris. Okay. It's not Denovia, but if I had the money, I don't even know if I go there anyway. Spending $300 for an eyeshadow palette just sounds a little strange to me. So I got my box and I opened it. I've repackaged everything for you so you can see this. And the very first thing that was on the top was this card that tells about the products. I come in a box like this. There's some black tissue paper that's underneath. But as you can see, these are full-size products. These are not samples. And I'll read you what it says on the card. It says, get your rosy tone back. So you receive the Age Perfect Cell Renewal Rosy Tone Moisturizer, which exfoliates and it stimulates the surface cells, and so it keeps your look kind of rejuvenated all day. Then there's a Age Perfect Cell Renewal Rosy Tone Mask, and this is like a gel, and it really it's just very refreshing and cooling on your face, and it's just, I have to admit, my face is so much smoother. Let me get close up here. This whole area of my face is usually very patchy, very dry. I've got one little spot like right here. And it's just not pleasant to feel at all. And I'm 52 years old. I'll be 53 in April. And been through menopause. And it changes. You know, your hormone levels change. How your collagen, the elastin in your skin, changes how you retain moisture. Your skin gets drier. You just have to do different things than when you were 22 going on 24. And the last part is I call this the wonder stuff. It's called the Age Perfect Hydra Nutrition All Over Balm. This stuff has manuka honey extract in it, and oh, honey, does this stuff feel good on your skin? I mean, and this is not just for your face. You can use this on your face, on your neck, on your hands, on your feet. My feet love it, but you don't want to see my feet. I got ugly feet. And I use it on my hands because my hands get very, very dry. You know, with doing the nails thing, and you can put all the cuticle oil in the world on your nails, honey, but it's not going to do a thing for your hands. And my hands they're always dry. I'm always putting lotion on my hands and on my arms. And my face, it needs some love. So what I'm going to do, now that I've been using these products, I'm actually going to show you how to use them. Now, I'm not in my bathroom, obviously, but I am equipped with a rather large package of wet wipes. So those are going to work as my water. Actually, there's some aloe in there, but that shouldn't interfere too much. Normally I do this in my bathroom, but we're just going to get going here. Now, you do use these 3 products in series. I just want to make sure I don't have any gunk or goop anywhere. And yes, I'm avoiding my eye area. I haven't used this stuff on my eyes or my eye area because, as I've told you before in a previous video, I use a different product for right around the eyes. And I'm not going to change that because I've been using it for a while. It works really, really well. I have very hooded, very crepey eyes. And especially now that I don't have eyebrows, it's very obvious. But these are the products. I'll just take them out of the box, set them beside me, so I can show them to you. That's such a nice package. Nice package. Nice packaging. I like nice packaging. I really like nice packaging. So I'll set that over there. Ah! It's gonna fall over. So, the first thing you do is you cleanse your face. And then you use the mask. You leave that on for about 5 minutes and wipe it. And then you use the moisturizer. And then, depending on how dry your skin is, now I've been doing all 3 products. And I've noticed it's made a humongous difference in the texture of my skin. Very smooth. I don't feel... You know, a lot of these massive lines that I had, they're not even there anymore. Yeah, I know I'm kind of jolly. I'm who I am. So, it says here on the card that the all-over balm, which is this product, let me take it out of the box. As I said, I repackaged everything for this video, so you'll have to understand I have to actually use this stuff. So this is how it comes. Oh, that smells just so wonderful. And doesn't take much. Less is more. And it's just absolutely silky smooth, and just that tiny little dab. Oh, it feels good on the back of my hand. Oh my gosh. So, so good. And this doesn't aggravate my skin allergies at all. I mean, I have skin allergies. That's where all this is from. And not greasy, but smooth and silky. Oh, it smells ever the most wonderful, almost like a honeysuckle smell to it. But it's got the Manuka honey extract in there, so that would make sense. When I was a little girl growing up on the farm, we had a honeysuckle bush out around the back of the machine shed. Oh, you could smell that over almost the entire homestead area. One moment, please. Sorry about that. I got a delivery of some coffee from the other half. Hazelnut coffee. Excuse me. There's some logos on the cup. I can't show them. No. Anyhow, so this is the last thing that you use. But the first thing that you use is this mask. And this is the L'Oreal Paris Age Perfect Cell Renewal Mask. Rosy tone. I'm not a pink person, but I like this rosy gold thing that's going on here. Just beautiful packaging. It really is. So, this is a day and night kind of thing. Ow. I think I closed it up better than I thought. Ladies and gentlemen, one moment please. Always have a butter knife handy. It took me forever to figure out how to put this back in the box once I got it out. But that's okay. So this is what it looks like. And it's glass. And it's very heavy. Now this says this is a full size now, so this is 1.7 ounce, 48 grams. And this has AHA and Imperial Peony in it. Stimulates surface skin cell turnover, instantly rosy radiant skin. Okay? So, how to use. Apply mask to a clean face, avoiding the eye area. Leave on for 5 minutes. Gently massage mask into skin using light circular motions to help exfoliate. Rinse off with water, or in my case a wipe. For best results, use 2 times per week. In case of contact with eyes, rinse immediately and thoroughly with water. We'll be very careful to avoid the eyes. So, as it says, use it twice a week. You can choose, I misspoke myself earlier about the 2 times a day. I meant 2 times a week. But this is all I've used. I've been using this for a week, and this is all I've used. So, I'm just going to use this. Now, one thing I am going to do, and it doesn't say to do this, and you'll have to forgive me because I got a ton of stuff behind me that I've got set up for doing videos, so I have to kind of unbury something for a minute here. I'm very behind in my videos. But I'm actually going to use a brush to apply this. And I actually do use a brush to apply this. I just don't happen to have that brush with me, and I don't want to stop the video again and go and get it. So, you're going to laugh when you see what brush I use. but it works. I know this is a foundation brush, but it works so well for this. And so I'm just going to take a little, that's maybe half a teaspoon. I just kind of plank it over my face, avoiding the eye area, and also in my case the eyebrow area because of the damage that's already been done. Or the nose. I'll go down the middle, but I just won't go down. I take it right to the edge, you know, even a little bit down. And just that little bit is all you need. Under your chin. That's what I like about these kind of masks. You can get areas that you don't normally get. And again, I'm just dabbing it on. I kind of smeared it a little in here because it's hard to get into those areas. I still have a little glob right here, so I'm kind of borrowing from that and taking that to the edges. This feels very, very cooling and refreshing. It does have a nice floral, very light and pleasant floral scent. Because I got such a big neck on this triple chin of mine. It shows up, so we go treat the neck too. Can't forget the neck, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's on. Let's give it 5 minutes and I'll be back. And 5 minutes has gone by. So let's wipe this off. Now, the other reason I used this was the directions had indicated you're supposed to use a circular smoothing motion to do the exfoliating part. That's why I decided to use this, because when you have nails like this, it's hard to do that. But this does an excellent job of doing that. It's very bendy. So we get, you know, goes along with the contours of your face. Well, we're supposed to be removing this, not putting more on. So I usually start the neck area. And it cleans pretty well. It really gets down into your pores. I always try to use an upward motion, whether I'm using a washcloth or a wipey like this. The chin's a problem no matter how you do it. But at least on my cheeks and on the rest of my face, I try to use an upward motion so that the skin isn't pulled downwards. And create even more issues. And this comes off very easily. I mean, it's not like some masks where you go to put it on and it's just like, to get it off. I used to really love the peel-off masks, but they don't work so well for me anymore. I still will use like the strips, because I will get some. Yes, you still get acne at my age. You get clogged pores. But yes. Let that dry off. Get my little tissue fan. I'm going to have to go to that place where Rich Lux and Peter Bond get their fans from. I'm not sure what I want to have on it. But certainly help with this. Okay, it's dry. And let's do the drag test. What's the drag test? Well, the drag test is when you take a tissue and you put it on your skin and you move it across your skin, and if you hear it, or if you see it visibly, and you're not doing this hard, you're doing this, you're making contact, but you're not, see, there's no pulling. And the skin, am I allowed to say smooth as a baby's butt on YouTube? Yeah. Even my chin. Look at that, how nice and smooth that got. And all these areas of darkness and so forth that are normally very, this kind of stuff gets very dry and very patchy very easily. Even though the color is still there, the texture of the skin is just, it's amazing. So now that we have finished with the mask, the next product that we're going to use is the moisturizer. And I'm not even going to bother trying to do this like I did on the other one. I'm just going to pop it open with my handy dandy kniff. And again, this is 1.7 ounce, 48 gram, Age Perfect Cell Renewal Rosy Tone Moisturizer. Same packaging as the mask. Again, this has the AHA. No, this just has the formula is infused with Imperial Peony. With their elegant pink color and delicately soft petals, peonies symbolize beauty, grace, and are known for their skincare properties. When formulated for the face, this moisturizer renews skin surface and revives rosy tone for younger looking skin. I'm all for that. And like I said before, I use this stuff for a week. It doesn't take much. And I'm not saying that to be like uber frugal, but this is not going to be $2 at your local Walgreens. I guarantee it. I'm not sure what the cost is, because this is, I believe this is pre-release. I'm not sure. I haven't seen this in the stores yet. At least not in my area. But again, this is the moisturizer. Now, the packaging directions say, as soon as I find them, every morning smooth gently onto clean face using circular motions. I already got the stuff off the cap. Now I'm going to dig into my brush bag. And I'm going to find my smaller brush. Not the itty bitty one. That's not the one I'm looking for. There we go. There's a particular angle of the brush that I was looking for. Again, the dealio when you have the long nails, sometimes it can be difficult to apply certain things, and unfortunately this is one of them. Now, as I've said before, this doesn't take much. Okay, so this is how much I've got on my brush. This is how much is still in the jar. I mean, you can't beat that with a wet stick. So I'm just going to kind of dab that. love the. It really, truly does have that true peony scent. My mother grew peonies both when we were on the farm and when they had their tavern restaurant in later years. My mother loved peonies. She loved lilacs. And I love lily of the valley and lilacs. I love peonies as far as the flower, but I never really was too. I'm getting a little bit closer to the eye area, only because in this area, this really isn't eye area for me. Because I have very high cheekbones. So my eye area is like here, and this is still cheekbone right there. I mean, you can see. Okay, we've got it on. And yes, I'm actually going to use oh, I forgot to put some on the neck. And just that little bit. I mean, like I said, it's about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Same as for the mask. Oh my gosh. That feels incredible. I mean, you literally can feel when you make one pass and then you come back. It is so silky. I gotta be careful with that word because I have a cat named Silky. And if she thinks I'm calling her, she'll be in here and yelling. And out and up. Give yourself a little bit of a facial massage there. Right up to, but not into the hairline. Unless you want to have greasy hair. I just put a little bit in my ears. And it's just about all absorbed in. My skin feels so... It feels dewy. It's soaked in. There's no... But look. And these problem areas... Here along the cheekbone. It's... I swear this is like a miracle. That's the best way I can describe it. Now, I don't think I'm going to normally do this, even though I did it for a week, just to do it. Because actually this, the mask, and then this, I think on the days that I use the mask, I wouldn't use the balm. The days that I do use just the moisturizer, I think I will also use the balm on those days. Yes, I do plan on continuing with this because it's doing amazing things for my skin. So now that this is all in, and I've wiped the rub it into my hands. Not gonna hurt any. This I'm gonna apply with my fingertips, only because you only need a little bit of it. And we're gonna refer back to the packaging again. And it says directions: use twice daily. Can be used over your daily moisturizer. Ideal for face, neck, chest, hands. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to show you. I'm just using about like that much. Can't spread it evenly between my two fingers. I just kind of do this. And come down. A little bit on the neck. Oh! That Manuka honey extract. It does not clash with the peony scent, for one thing. There's no clash here. Oh, wow. I remember the first day when I put this on, the beginning of last week, just before Christmas. I had such dry skin, it was like pulling. It was so, because I'd been in the kitchen, I'd been baking and stuff, and doing my usual thing, and schwitzing. Unfortunately, I perspire quite easily and heavily. Oh. Sometimes you just have to take a moment and drink it in. It is so wonderful. Oh my gosh. I'm actually going to put just a tiny little bit on my lips because they're a little dry. I just have to be careful not to get it in my mouth. And I think I'm actually going to use this just right at the very outer corners. I've been doing this, and it's like almost completely eliminated these crow's feet that were there. I mean, they were bad. They were really bad. I couldn't even cover them up with makeup. They were so bad. And again, I'm staying away from the eye area, except for right there. And the eyebrow area. And there you have it. Once you are doing this yourself, it's not going to take a half an hour. It'll take you about 10 minutes. Well, maybe 15 if you're doing all three products, like I just did. But of course, I was explaining and, talking about these products as I was going along, and that makes a big difference too. But again, I have got to say that, I mean, seriously, these products are just out of this world. I literally cannot say enough good about these products. L'Oreal, you've outdone yourself with this set. I mean, everything from the packaging, this beautiful rosy pink gold packaging of the contain. Well, this is bronzy gold, but it's actually darker for me than it is for you. It's more rose colored for me. But again, this set has completely changed the texture of my skin on my face. It is so soft and so smooth and very hydrated. This stuff lasts. The hydration factor. I used to have to use the setting spray probably 5 or 6 times a day to keep that suppleness and moisture in my skin. Not with this stuff. I'll use the setting spray after I put my makeup on. I might use it once, perhaps twice, during the remainder of the day, but that's it. I don't need to use it any more than that, because this stuff does the trick. You don't need to have gallons of setting spray. Although setting spray is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I'm not knocking it, believe me. So I really recommend the L'Oreal Rosy Tone Age Renewal set. I'm completely sold on this product. Like I've never been sold on a product before. And it's not aggravating any kind of skin allergies. It feels good. It's just got a wonderful texture to it. It smells so good. You can use that as a perfume. If you like scent, you'd like this. Well, that's it for my review of the Age Perfect Cell Renewal System. I thank you for joining me, and I will be doing my face in the next video. Let's put these products away for right now. Oops, and put that one in right. I'll fix that off camera. Doesn't matter. But I want to thank L'Oreal Paris for collaborating with Influencer, and I want to thank Influencer for choosing me to be one of the individuals to try and review this product. Thank you very much. And again, this video was sponsored by Influencer and L'Oreal Paris. So, try it. You'll love it. This is Heidi from DIY Nails by Moi. Peace.